Hello and welcome. Today, I'm going to share some powerful ideas from the book The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. I've picked out 6 valuable takeaways, and in this video, I'll focus on the first 2 lessons, because they are truly life-changing. Especially the second takeaway, where we'll talk about some mistakes people make that silently block success and wealth from entering their lives, maybe without even realizing it. Let's begin. Takeaway number 1. The conscious vs subconscious mind. To understand this book, you first need to know how your mind works. You can think of your conscious mind like the captain of a ship. He's the one giving instructions. But the subconscious is like the crew working below the deck. They can't see where the ship is going. They just follow whatever the captain says. So, if the captain gives wrong orders, the ship will still follow those instructions, and crash if necessary. This is how our mind works too. Your conscious mind is in charge of what you think and believe. Your subconscious mind quietly accepts those beliefs and turns them into your reality. It doesn't stop to ask, is this true? It simply obeys what it's told. The subconscious is very much like soil. It doesn't care what kind of seed you plant, whether it's a flower or a weed, it will grow whatever you put in. Just like that, your subconscious doesn't choose between good or bad thoughts. It grows whatever you feed it with repetition. Even jokes or small negative phrases like, I'm so unlucky, or I'll never be rich, if repeated often, are taken seriously by the subconscious. Here's a fun example. In hypnosis, if a person is told that a glass of water is full of chili powder, they'll actually start sneezing. Or if they are told they're a cat, they might start acting like one. This shows how strong and accepting the subconscious is. So when we constantly say things like, I can't afford that. I'll never be successful. People like me never get rich. Our subconscious mind believes it. And then life starts to reflect those beliefs. We end up blaming bad luck or fate, but in reality, our own thinking brought us there. Takeaway number 2, you have the right to be rich. Now let's talk about something important. Wanting money or success is not a bad thing. Don't feel guilty for dreaming of a better life, it is your natural right to live in abundance. Just like healthy blood flow is a sign of a healthy body, money flowing freely in your life is a sign of financial health. There's no shame in wanting that. But sadly, many people struggle because of 3 invisible roadblocks, 3 emotions that quietly stop success. Let's talk about them. Reason number 1, envy. Let's say someone drives past you in a luxury car. Do you feel inspired, or do you feel jealous? Most of us were taught to look at rich people with suspicion. He must be doing something shady, we say, or why does he have that? It's not fair. But here's the truth, jealousy blocks blessings. If you criticize or hate someone else's success, you create a mental wall that pushes wealth away from you. We can't attract what we secretly dislike. Just like a person wouldn't stay in a relationship with someone who constantly insults them, wealth won't stay with someone who keeps criticizing it. So instead of being bitter, try this. Next time you see someone successful, say to yourself, wow, good for him. If he can do it, I can do it too. Feel happy for others, and you'll start opening the door to your own blessings. Your thoughts about others reflect back to you. What you wish for them, you're actually programming into your own mind. Reason number 2, you're trying too hard. Let me explain with an example. If someone places a wooden plank on the ground and asks you to walk on it, you'll do it easily. But if that same plank is placed between 2 tall buildings, suddenly you freeze. Why? Because your fear takes over. You start imagining falling down. Even if you want to cross, your imagination blocks you. This is what happens when we force success or chase goals with pressure. We start thinking, I must succeed, and then secretly imagine failure, and that becomes the stronger belief. Your subconscious listens to the dominant feeling, and if fear is stronger than faith, it will follow fear. That's why forcing your mind with willpower doesn't work. The more you try, the more anxious you get, and that blocks the flow. Instead, learn to relax. Let your subconscious do the heavy lifting. Just imagine your goal already achieved. Feel happy, excited, and calm. That's the signal your subconscious understands. A quick real-life example: a few months back, I had a money goal. I thought I would earn it through my YouTube channel. But no matter what I did, the channel wasn't growing fast. Meanwhile, I started seeing great real estate offers. At first, I ignored them because I thought they would distract me. But the signs got stronger. Finally, I followed my gut and made a deal. To my surprise, the profit I made was almost exactly what I had set in my goal, even slightly more. And this wasn't the first time it happened. When I look back, I realized the subconscious had found a better path than I had imagined. So the lesson is, don't worry about how it will happen. Focus on what you want. Be flexible. Your subconscious might surprise you. Reason number 3, fear, the hidden blocker. Many people say things like, I repeated affirmations and imagined success, but nothing changed. Well, the truth is, even if you do affirmations or visualizations for a few minutes, they won't work if you let fear or doubt sneak in afterward. Just one fearful thought can cancel out all the positive energy you just sent to your subconscious. Let's understand this with a simple example. Imagine you're in a taxi and you tell the driver to take you home. A few minutes later, you change your mind and give him a new address. Then after another short while, you change it again. If you keep doing that, the driver will be confused and have no idea where to go. Even if he wants to follow your instructions, you're not letting him. That's exactly how your subconscious mind works. It follows your mental directions. But if you keep changing your thoughts, especially with fear, it gets confused. Your mind can't bring your desires to life if your focus keeps shifting. So, if you're constantly scared of failing an exam, or an interview, even while preparing hard, guess what? That fear becomes your reality. Your subconscious doesn't judge, it simply obeys what you feel most deeply. Water wave. Technique, a way to beat fear. Let's say you have a fear of swimming. Here's what you can try: take 5 to 10 minutes a few times a day, sit in a quiet spot, and fully relax your body. Then close your eyes and picture yourself swimming confidently. Feel the water, the way your arms move, the calm in your chest. Make the scene joyful and real in your mind. This isn't just imagination, it's mental training. Your subconscious begins to believe that you're already doing it, and when you actually face the water next time, you'll feel more confident and natural, because your inner mind already rehearsed it. This technique isn't just for swimming. You can use it for public speaking, exams, job interviews, or any fear that's holding you back. The subconscious mind always reacts to your strongest emotions and repeated thoughts. Use that power to your benefit, not against yourself. Takeaway number 3, how to visualize your goals. One of the simplest and most powerful tools we have is visualization, the ability to see our dreams clearly in our mind before they exist in reality. You may wonder, can I really see something that hasn't happened yet? The answer is, yes, absolutely. Everything around us, your mobile phone, a building, a car, all of it was first created in someone's mind. Someone imagined it long before it came into existence. In fact, this is how all inventions are born. An architect first sees the entire building in their imagination, long before a single brick is placed. So never think that you need to wait for things to start before you visualize. Your vision is the actual starting point. You might have heard the saying, don't count your chickens before they hatch. But the truth is, we humans must count our chickens before they hatch, because that's how success starts. Visualizing a future goal is not foolish, it's necessary. Just imagine, you see a man stacking bricks and ask, what are you building? And he says, I don't know. I'm just putting bricks randomly and hoping something turns out. That would sound insane, right? But many of us live like that, without a clear mental picture of what we want. When to visualize. The best time to visualize is right before sleeping or after meditation, when your body is relaxed and your conscious mind is calm. In this quiet state, your subconscious is more open to receiving your thoughts clearly, without resistance or overthinking. Also, when you visualize before sleep, you're giving your subconscious a task to work on during the night. Remember, your body may rest during sleep, but your subconscious never sleeps. It keeps working silently, running your heartbeat, breathing, digestion, even your thoughts. So why not give it something positive and specific to work on? Person in bed. Visualization works during sleep. It might surprise you, but many answers to problems, creative ideas, or even breakthroughs often come during sleep. That's because your mind is free from distractions, and your subconscious is fully active. Many great minds, like Nikola Tesla and Albert Einstein, often credited their dreams and imagination for their inventions and discoveries. So the next time you go to bed, instead of overthinking or worrying, try this: picture your dream life. Feel the emotions of already achieving it. Let your subconscious bring it closer to reality. Takeaway number 4, how to receive guidance from your subconscious. There are times when we get stuck, whether it's making a tough decision or facing a problem that seems to have no solution. The more we try to think with fear or worry, the more confused we get. Because true thinking is calm and focused, not full of panic. So, whenever you feel lost or unsure, instead of overthinking and stressing yourself out, try this simple technique to receive inner guidance: electric light bulb. A simple technique to get clarity. First, find a quiet place. Sit or lie down comfortably. Now tell your body to completely relax. Breathe gently. Let your mind become calm. Now think about your problem, not with fear, but with the feeling that a perfect solution exists. Try to imagine how you would feel if your problem was already solved. Feel that peace, that happiness, that relief. Let your mind gently enjoy that feeling, and then slowly fall asleep with it. You don't have to force anything. Just let go. Crescent moon. Answers may come in unexpected ways. Sometimes, when you wake up, you'll suddenly know what to do. Other times, the answer may come later, as a random idea, a gut feeling, or even a message from someone. Don't worry if the answer doesn't come immediately. Just trust the process. Keep doing this every night with faith, and your subconscious will guide you. It always responds to feelings, not just words. So feel that joy as if you already found the solution, and believe that it's on its way. In the book, there's a simple but powerful story. The author lost his ring and couldn't find it anywhere, so he used this exact technique. Every night, he imagined that he found it and felt thankful. After a few days, a thought came to him: ask your neighbor Robert. Now, Robert was just a young boy, it didn't make any logical sense. But the author followed the idea anyway. And guess what? Robert had found the ring and had kept it safely at home. This shows that your subconscious may guide you in ways that don't seem logical at first. But if you listen and trust, you'll be amazed at how things unfold. Takeaway number 5, how to use the subconscious mind for forgiveness. Think about this: when you accidentally cut your finger, your body naturally begins to heal it. If you burn your hand, your skin starts to regenerate. Life doesn't hold anything against you, it forgives you instantly and moves on. But unfortunately, we don't treat ourselves the same way. Many of us carry guilt for years. We replay those past mistakes in our minds, the things we said or did that we wish we could undo. Maybe it's something that hurt a loved one, a friend, or even a stranger. Even though time has passed, we're still stuck in that moment emotionally. But here's something powerful that might shift your perspective. Scientists say our body renews its cells every 11 months. Physically and even psychologically, you are not the same person you were back then. That version of you, the one who made that mistake, is literally gone. You're blaming someone who no longer exists. Isn't that unfair? Ask yourself honestly, if you were in that same situation again today, would you react or behave the same way? Most likely, no. That means you've grown, learned, and evolved. So isn't it time to forgive yourself, let go, and stop punishing the new version of you for the actions of someone you've outgrown? Herb. Takeaway number 6, Herb. Takeaway number 6, how to use the subconscious mind for healing. Let's say you built a complex machine, like a watch. If it stopped working, you would know exactly how to fix it, right? That's what your subconscious mind is to your body, the original creator. From the day you were born, your subconscious has been running every system in your body, your heartbeat, breathing, digestion, all without you having to do anything. Even when you sleep, it never stops working. Now imagine if your conscious mind had to control all this. Would last maybe a few minutes. That's how complicated your internal system is. And just like an untrained person can crash a plane by disturbing the pilot, negative thoughts like stress, fear, and anxiety can interfere with the natural healing power of your subconscious mind. These mental patterns can disturb your body's normal rhythm and lead to illness. So what should you do when you feel overwhelmed? The best thing is to slow down. Breathe. Relax both your mind and body. Let go of fear-based thinking and protect your mind like a bodyguard standing at the door, only letting in thoughts of peace, healing, and health. Feed your subconscious with positive beliefs. Visualize a peaceful body, a healthy system, and a joyful outcome. The more you feel health, the more your body responds to it. Your subconscious doesn't judge. It simply accepts what you deeply believe to be true. So make sure your dominant thoughts are not about sickness, but about wellness. Final thoughts. That was the final takeaway from this life-changing book. Overall, I really think this book is worth reading. Not only does it explain the science behind your subconscious mind, but it also shares many real-life stories of people who used these principles to achieve goals, heal themselves, and create massive shifts in their lives. If you found this helpful and want to go even deeper, be sure to check out the next video on your screen. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it today. Thanks a lot for watching, and remember, your mind is more powerful than you think.